Take a look at this completed panda sitting right next to its kit. This plush toy, holding its bamboo stalk, is exactly what you will have at the end of this tutorial. If you have never picked up a crochet hook before, do not worry. We are going to build this character step by step, from the very first knot to the final stitch. Before we start, let's empty the box. You should have white, black, green, and red yarn, along with a hook, a darning needle, fiberfill stuffing, and 2 plastic safety eyes. Laying out and verifying all your materials right now means you won't have to stop and search for a piece later when you're in the middle of a difficult round. Let's begin by securing the yarn. Drape it over your fingers and grip the hook firmly. This grip gives you the consistent tension needed for tight, even stitches. This instruction manual starts with an abbreviations list that acts as our core vocabulary. We will be using MR for magic ring, SC for single crochet, SS for slip stitch, and CH for chain. The magic ring is your starting point. Wrap the yarn, insert your hook, pull the working yarn over the hook, and pull it back through the loop to create your first single crochet. Looking at this diagram, you can identify individual stitches by finding the distinct V shape at the top edge of your work. Counting these V's guarantees you are staying on track with the pattern. This pattern list for the head shows exactly how to increase your stitch count. We will add stitches gradually from round 1 through round 11 until the circle grows to the correct width. Once you hit round 12, you can pause the increases and just crochet 1 stitch per stitch until round 21. After that, we use the single crochet decrease, or SC2 tug, to pull the stitches together and close the sphere. Creating the head first teaches you the structural rhythm of working in the round. You will use this exact same process of increasing, pausing, and decreasing for every other round piece in the kit. This top section of the body instructions uses the exact same increase logic we just practiced. You will build the base with the white yarn until you complete round 16. Round 17 requires your full attention. This is where we transition from the white yarn to the black yarn to create the panda's lower half. To keep the color change invisible, stop right before you finish the last stitch of round 16. Drop the white yarn, loop the black yarn over your hook, and pull it through the final loops to complete the stitch. Now, continue working with the black yarn through the decrease rounds to form the top of the body, and push your fiberfill firmly inside before the opening gets too small. Executing that yarn swap correctly yields a perfectly straight line across the panda's stomach. A sloppy transition leaves jagged, uneven color blocks that break the illusion of the character. This photo shows the 12 separate components we need to crochet before we can put anything together. You should have the head, body, eyes, nose, ears, hands, feet, and the tail. Some of these pieces require a quick finishing step. For the ears and the hands, fold the open circular edges flat against each other and crochet them shut to create a distinct shape. The black eye patches are slightly different. Instead of a standard round, you will crochet along a chain using a taller stitch called a half double crochet to create that oval shape. These instructions for the bamboo stick introduce the green yarn. We will build a narrow cylinder to form the stalk. This diagram highlights the anatomy of a stitch, showing how working into the back loop only, instead of under both loops of the V, forces the front loop outward. This creates the horizontal ridges that make the stalk look like real bamboo. Pushing through these final, small components takes patience. But these textured stalks and shaped paws turn a collection of spheres into a recognizable animal. With all your parts finished, take a moment to pin them onto the head and body. This lets you check the symmetry and adjust the angles before making anything permanent. As this graphic shows, you must press the plastic safety eyes through the center of the black patches and lock them in place right now. If you sew the patches to the head first, you will not be able to attach the eyes securely. These assembly bullet points tell you exactly where to attach each piece. For example, you want to sew the nose squarely between round 16 and 22 on the head. Once the nose piece is sewn on, thread your darning needle with black yarn to embroider a small, solid triangle. Then use the red yarn to stitch a single curved smile line directly underneath it. Placing the eyes slightly lower or tilting the smile changes the entire expression. Taking your time on these final facial details ensures your panda looks friendly and inviting. Here is the completed panda. Notice how the arms wrap perfectly around the bamboo, and the tiny tail props up the body so it can sit securely on a desk. If you made it to this stage, you have successfully learned how to read a pattern, work in the round, and change colors. Find the @iCraft design handle in the manual. Snap a photo of your work, post to Instagram, and tag the creators. Then check the bottom of the page. Your new skills apply directly to the dinosaur and unicorn kits. Placing this finished panda on your shelf is satisfying, but the real reward is knowing you now have the exact skills needed to tackle any beginner crochet project.